All right, everybody, what's up? Welcome back to another edition of Residence Life Speaker Series, hosted by Residence Life and Housing Services. My name is Justin Brown. I'm here with my co-host,
Leah Paulson.
And today we have the amazingly funny, talented, and musically inclined Tim Chantarangsu, formerly known as Tim De La Ghetto. Everybody welcome him. Everybody say hey. All right. Obviously, Tim is an American rapper, comedian, actor, and internet personality.
You just reading my Wikipedia right now.
No. If you haven't seen his YouTube videos, they're hilarious. Go ahead and check them out. You might know him from the improv comedy Wild 'N Out that was on MTV and MTV2, and it still is. He's the co-host on a food-based web show, Basic to Bougie on MTV and Send Foods on Thrillist. So everybody give it up for Tim.
What's up? Hi. Hey, everybody. What's up? How's it going?
We're doing good. So what have you been up to during the quarantine?
Man, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I've been afraid to tweet about how much I've been loving the quarantine. You know, it's been a great time. Like I've just been laying out with my wife and catching up on Netflix shows, and you know, it's been good.
What y'all watch on Netflix? Because my friend just told me, I said, what have you accomplished during the quarantine? And she looked me right in my face. She's like, I finished Netflix.
You know, I feel like we shouldn't feel the pressure to accomplish anything. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a weird time. If you need to just lay out, then just lay out. And I've been laying out, you know? I've been watching a lot of La Casa de Papel or Money Heist.
Okay, how's it been going? Where are you at right now? No spoilers.
No spoilers. Everybody dies.
That's awesome. So how many people are with you? You got like a whole house full of people? Doesn't seem like you're ever...
I got wifey back there, and I actually, so like, even though, you know, I haven't been able to shoot content like I normally would, I've been doing like a really small crew situation, and I've been shooting at home editions of the food show Send Foods that I do. Okay. So back there is my sound guy, Andrew. He's back there just chopping it up with the wife.
Very nice. So we're going to allow the students to interact with you. All right.
Let's do it.
All right. So our first one is Tommy. So Tommy, you can go ahead, unmute your mic.
What's up, Tim? I have a question.
What's up, bro?
Wild 'N Out.
Yeah.
How much of Wild 'N Out is actually freestyled? Is there any that's like scripted and like y'all just have it drawn up just to get a laugh because you know it's funny?
So let me tell you, bro. People ask me this all the time. Wild 'N Out is like majority off the top improvised. But here's the thing, all right? Imagine like we play this basically the same 3 to 5 games every episode, right?
Yeah, right.
So of course, you might have something in the back of your head that's ready to go, you know? Yeah. Nick describes it like this. It's like when you're going into like a basketball game or a football game and you have your plays ready, you know? Yeah. So you don't know how it necessarily might go, but you got things that are kind of in your back pocket just in case.
Yeah,
you know?
So like you're seeing how it reads and then from there you're making the decision based upon what someone else does.
Yeah, like of course there are times when you might be, you know, like when I would be chilling in the hotel room late at night before we're going to shoot the next day. And I know, like, they'll tell you what games we're going to play the next day. So I'm like, oh, okay, this would be funny. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or I know we're going to play like Let Me Holla or whatever, where I need to come up with a pickup line. So like, I might be in the shower chilling. I'm like, this would be a good thing to say during a pickup line, you know?
That's what I do anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, you got to stay ready. So you ain't got to get ready. Tommy, You know what's up.
All right. Thank you, Tim.
No problem, bro.
All right. Our next question is from Taja. Taja, are you there?
Hi.
Remember, you keep pronouncing her name wrong.
It's fine.
Taja.
Oh, Taja. Listen, I had to go into the hyperbolic time chamber today and practice Tim's name before he came on. All right. So Taja, you can surely forgive me.
Okay, I forgive you.
All right. Thank you.
I have a question. How did you get like involved with the JK fam? I love them and I always see you on their videos and always connected with them.
Okay, well, yeah. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, JK News, JK Films, they're a group of YouTubers that they used to do sketches and now they do a lot of like reacting to news and stuff like that. They're really close friends of mine. And So the JK guys, so a lot of people don't know this, but me and Joe actually went to junior high together. And we didn't even know that until like early YouTube days. JK dudes were like, yo, let's link up. Let's just kind of talk about how we can work together, do something together. And then we started kind of talking about where we went to school. And I was like, yeah, I went to this elementary school, blah, blah, blah. And Joe was like, oh, me too. And I was like, hold on a second. Joseph something. And he was like, holy shit. Oh my God. And then it all kind of clicked, you know. But I've been knowing those dudes and working with those dudes for a long time. And yeah, that's it.
Nice. Our next question is from Ryan, and I know I said your name right. So Ryan, are you there?
It's Rian.
Yeah, I'm here.
Rian, you there? Rian?
Yeah. Yep, I'm here. All right, my question was, do you think that in the future you will do more skits with Dashy Games? Because I watch a lot of Dashy Games videos. And my personal favorite is the furniture store skit. Thought that was hilarious. And also another question was, how was it working with Dashy actually?
Yeah, man. I love Dashy. Dashy's a funny dude. The furniture skit is also one of my favorites. Dashy's a really good dude. You know, he screams a lot. He cusses a lot. Those are my favorite kind of people. So whenever he hits me up to do a sketch, I'm down. He's making so much money from doing his gaming videos that he doesn't really even need to do sketches like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's rare when he will do a sketch, but you know, I'm always down. People always want me to bring him on my podcast, and I've hit him up a couple times to come on the podcast, but every time I hit him up, he's like, bro, I'm boring. You don't want me on the podcast. So, you know.
Thank you.
That's funny. So before we jump into some more questions, I kind of want to take it in a more serious route, because I think that you have a very good balance, Tim, of making things funny, but also bringing reality and realness to some of the things you were talking about. And in some of your videos, you often speak about breaking down stereotypes and allowing people to get to know different sides of you beyond what you self-identify as. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the main reason, without getting too deep into it, the main reason I really got into the entertainment industry and into YouTube and TV and all that, because even like from a young age, you know, I was watching TV and I could tell that there wasn't really a very good representation of just Asian dudes, you know, like my stage name, or my old stage name, Timothy De La Ghetto, was from an episode of The Fresh Prince, right? And I remember watching
the poetry episode, man.
Poetry episode, yeah. And I remember watching an old episode, and the only Asian dude I'd ever seen on The Fresh Prince, aside from like, well, one other episode, was when there was like a group of nerds, and like Carlton had like, he had his tuxedo shrunk at the laundromat or whatever, and he had to get like a little cheap baby blue tux, and then the nerds at prom were like, oh, Carlton, nice tux. And then one of the dudes that said that was like an Asian dude, and I was like, wow, I've never seen an Asian dude on TV until this guy, and he's like a nerd, you know. And I remember thinking, wow, this is how America sees dudes like me, you know. And I remember thinking, like, that's not me. I'm not like that. And I you know, and I just realized I needed to kind of put myself out there and just represent like a different side of Asian men, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why I kind of got into the entertainment industry, and why I've been trying to just do that, you know?
Yeah, you and Aziz Ansari, man, have a great balance of being like, hey, look, this is me. This doesn't represent all of me. It's just part of me. It's kind of like being like Shrek. You know, you're like made of onions. There are layers. You know,
yeah, exactly.
All those. So I think that's really cool. Our next question is from Mo. Mo, are you there?
Hi.
Oh, she's San Fran.
I didn't even know that was up there. So my question is, like, for when you were on Wild 'N Out, were there any jokes that you made that like pissed off other like cast members or guests?
Nah, you know what? No one ever got mad on Wild 'N Out, because I think once you come on Wild 'N Out, you understand what the situation is. Wait, is the background conversation like distracting? Is that
this? No, I mean, I can hear them, but I got headphones on, so I got background conversation too. That's why I was. I'm not really outside. So
okay.
Yeah.
So Nah, no one ever got mad. We kind of understand that's the environment. That's what it is. You know, we're going on the stage to make fun of each other and crack jokes. Like it never got like deep, you know. It was like that's just what it was. We're gonna go on stage. You know, it really is like a little family. We make fun of each other, we crack jokes, and no one ever left it feeling salty, you know. I mean, I definitely think there was an episode where I don't know if y'all remember this dude Doughboy that was on in the earlier years. He came on one year and he was like, I got bars for all of y'all. I'm gonna kill y'all. I got bars for everybody. And all his jokes fell flat and people were going in on him. He definitely looked like he was about to cry a little bit towards the end, but he didn't say that he was hurt. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's all jokes at the end of the day.
There's a couple of people that look like they're, you know, about to cry at the end. Like,
you know, I think
Spoken Reasons look real sick on that one. He looked real sick, and I didn't know what to say.
Yeah, that I mean, I wasn't there for that. I was there for the Azalea Banks episode. That was a little awkward. She cried. She cried. Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough. That one's rough. All right, the next question is from Lexi. Lexi, where are you at?
Hi, so I originally found you through Fine Brothers React videos. So I want to know if there was like a favorite React video that you did.
A favorite React video I did. Yeah. Okay, and this is gonna sound like, you know, I'm just like such a fan of myself, but my favorite React video is just because I'm really funny in this specific React video, and it's the one where I don't know if you saw this one, but it's where someone is playing like porn audio in Target, and I'm hilarious in that video. So that's my favorite one. And also there's one where we react to anytime we react to weird like anime music videos, I feel like the Fine Bros know that they throw me in there to provide a different perspective, because everybody else is always so quick to be grossed out by things or judge things for being too sexual or weird, and I like weird and sexual things. So I like when I'm in there to provide just a little alternate perspective, you know? That's it.
Okay. Nice. All right. Next one. Tim, we're just throwing these ones at you. They're coming. Cole, you're up next. Go ahead, Cole.
What's up, Tim? Any upcoming movies or shows you'll be in soon?
Man, okay, yeah. There was an MTV thing that was supposed to start shooting a month ago, but then the Rona hit, so like that, it's kind of on pause. But basically, kind of like a spin-off of Ridiculousness. They hit me up to be a part of. I'm trying to use this time to like write my own movie and see where I can take that. They actually hit me up to come back to Wildin' Out, but I thought about it and I really am not trying to deal with Corona bat eating jokes every episode. So I was like, I'm gonna pass. You guys have fun.
I ended up muting myself because I was like, oh, I don't want them to hear me eating. All right. Khalil, you're up.
What's up, Tim? Just want to say I've been a big fan since like the Dear De La Ghettos from like 2012. Those joints got me through middle school. I really appreciate it though. And favorite Fresh Prince episode, and you probably get this all the time, but like any advice for like starting a YouTube channel, like consistent content and stuff like that?
Sure, man. Let's see. Favorite Fresh Prince episode. I mean, how could it not be the how come he don't want me, man?
Oh, that killed me, man.
Right.
When Carlton had the gun, man. He was like, give me the gun, Carlton. Oh,
of course. The dramatic episodes are always like, top five.
Right.
And as far as advice for starting a YouTube channel, or just even like breaking into like entertainment or like the whole social media situation, you know, it was a little different when I started out because it was all brand new. I feel like when I started off, you know, there was no money in it. There was no like, no one really knew what was going on. Now people know that it could be something that's potentially like really lucrative, right? So it's really saturated, right? It's a lot of people trying to be internet famous. Like when I started off, there was no such thing as internet famous, you know? I was trying to make videos so I could be like famous, right? But now there's this whole internet famous situation. So a lot of people are trying to do it. I feel like my best advice is it always helps to pay attention to trends and a lot of things that people are talking about, trending topics, but like anybody can do that, right? Anybody can do what's trending, but the key is to do what's popular, but do it different. You feel me? So whatever you're doing is sticking out a little bit. Like do the trending thing to maybe get in people's attention, and then do something and then put your own spin on it so that it sticks out. All right. Or else you're just going to be doing the same shit that everybody else is doing.
I feel that. I feel that. So Tim, we're gonna take a break real quick. How can people follow you? Like, say some people's like, man, I like this dude. Never seen this dude before. How do I follow him? Where is all the social media handles?
Sure. If you wanna check out my YouTube content, it's a lot of shit. YouTube.com/Timothy. You can follow me on Instagram. It's Tim Chantarangsu. Tim, that's Tim. Just Tim. It'll pop up.
That's too funny. So Tim, I'm curious, what are like a highlight or two of your career, and like what are you most passionate about that you do? Because obviously like everybody in this call has like a different thing that they like know you from. So I'm curious like what some of your favorite things to do have been.
You know what? You know, I've been online and just kind of in the media digital space for like a long time, right? Like I started on YouTube back in like 2006. So I've done a lot of different things. My favorite things to do, I mean, first of all, like the fact that I can make a living out of like making just what I want to make is like a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like I got on YouTube initially because I was trying to go the traditional route. I was going on auditions. I was trying to do the traditional Hollywood thing. And I felt like no one was really giving me the time of day, you know, because of just like, you know, it's difficult to get into, and because Asian, you know. But now, through the change of times, like after even me being on the internet for 10 years, I feel like doors are just really beginning to open up. And of course, Wildin' Out is like a highlight of my time just doing everything, because like I was telling people for the longest time that like, look guys, before even YouTube, I was like, I'm gonna be on TV, I'm gonna do this and that. And everyone was like, yeah, whatever. So when I was able to take it beyond the internet and actually be on like, okay, a consistent hit MTV show, it was almost like validating for me and everything that I had been saying, you know. Also, my food show is something I'm proud of, because like that was something that I was doing out of my own pocket and I wasn't making money out of, and then it got picked up by like a bigger company. And so the fact that I can like make money.
Oh snap! Boothing calling.
The fact that I can make money, like eating and drinking and traveling, like, you know, it's lit.
That's awesome. Thank you. So Emily, I think you got a question next.
Hey Tim.
Hi.
Hey, is it cool if we ask 2 questions?
Girl, ask all the questions you want.
Okay, so my question is, who haven't you got to work with that you would like to collaborate with? Anybody, like the dream?
I would like, well, okay, so super obvious answer. You know, my original stage name was from an episode of The Fresh Prince. I would love to work with Will Smith, especially since he's trying to be an internet star now. He got a YouTube channel and his Instagram is popping. You know,
it came out of nowhere and it's so popular right now.
Man, look, you want to know something? He has a whole team of people behind his Instagram account, bro.
He has to.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the stuff that he's doing, I'm like, man, this didn't just come out of nowhere.
Yeah, so I mean, it would be great if you know, of course, it would feel really full circle for me to do something with Will Smith, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, in terms of people I look up to, Jamie Foxx, because he has always done the comedy and the music and was able to do both at the same time. That's like someone I look up to because, you know, I was doing comedy and I was doing the music. So I feel like, you know, I just have always appreciated Jamie Foxx's work. And he came up to me at I ran into him at a Beyonce. Was it a Beyonce concert? Where? When I met Jamie Foxx. When we were next to Miguel in those seats. Beyonce concert. I went to go pee and I came back and I passed Jamie Foxx and he was like, "Hey man, you're funny." And I was like, oh my God, thank you. But we haven't talked since, but you know, that would be cool too.
That's awesome. Okay, Rob, you want to ask your question?
Oh yeah. So what's up, bro?
You see him in the back? He even come up to the camera so you can see him.
So my question is like on Wild 'N Out, when you guys have like guests and anything, like is it like was there ever like a time where you had a guest where it like kind of went off the rails and you couldn't air the episode or anything like that?
I want to say the closest thing that ever happened where I would say it went off the rails was Azalea Banks. And I don't know if you guys ever saw that episode, but it was pretty awkward. And here's where she messed up, all right? Because it was all awkward on set that day shooting the episode, but if she had just left it alone, the editors and the producers could have cut it so that she looked good. You know what I'm saying? They could have worked some magic and had everything looking regular, but she went on Instagram and started talking shit about everybody, saying like, you know, this and this and that, and like they set me up and blah, blah, blah. So that left the producers to be like, we got to air it exactly how it was without any movie magic. And then when they put everything out there, it was like, oh, she was lying. She looks dumb. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So, yeah.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tommy's got a fun question for you. Go ahead, Tommy.
All right. I just want to say, like, I noticed this when I first joined the call, but I didn't say it the first time. But what you're wearing looks comfy as hell. Are those pajamas?
It's a onesie.
Hey, do they have them in size fat? And where can I get one?
Man, I bought this at Top Man years ago, and I just shot a breakfast episode of this food show that I do. So I was like, let me wear some like pajamas, you know what I'm saying? Bro, but look, onesies are so popping now. I'm sure you could find it in size fat.
I don't know. I had a unicorn onesie with my boy Cole that's actually in this call too. And that was restricting. I mean, it was on my stomach. It was on my man area, if you know what I mean. And it wasn't helping. It was not good.
It's because of that big old dick, bro.
Oh, Tommy.
Nah, I'm a ginger. I don't know if you know the rumors, the stereotype.
Okay.
We're talking about breaking stereotypes right now. All right, Rowan, you're up, man. Go ahead.
Hi, Tim. You're a pretty funny guy. I was just wondering how you like perfected your comedy.
He said pretty funny, Tim. You heard that, right?
Very funny.
It's okay. Yeah, man. You know what? Look, I always tell people, I feel like I'm not the funniest person I know, but I feel like I've been able to work and make moves because I just I'm easy to work with. You feel me? I feel like people just enjoy working with me. So I'm not the funniest dude, but in terms of like perfecting my comedy, you know, I just try to be myself, bro. You know, and I think I watched a whole lot of TV growing up, so a lot of my comedy is just comedic timing that I learned from watching Family Matters, TGI Friday, a lot of stand-up comedy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think I just try to be myself, and I think like people just got like, that's why I book a lot of like hosting gigs, things like that, where I'm just like doing what I do, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a stand-up, I don't do stand-up comedy, but you know, I'm all right. That's it.
Yeah. Well, Rowan's like, yeah, you're all right. You're pretty funny. I'm just messing with you, Rowan. All right, Tasia. Did I get it right this time?
Yes,
All
period.
right, come on back. Come on back.
I just had a question about your life outside the spotlight. Do you have any goals revolving around that? Even family goals, anything that you want to accomplish personally for yourself?
Life outside the entertainment business in terms of goals. Yeah, you know, me and wifey probably gonna crank out some babies in a couple years. That's right, babe? I guess, she says.
Nobody's sure about anything today.
I mean, in terms of life goals, that's probably it. You know, my parents have been telling me to make grandbabies since before me and wifey even got married. So I mean, that's on the agenda at some point. That'll definitely get the Instagram likes up if I start posting pictures of my babies. So that's always helpful. And you know, if anything, I'll do it for the likes, you know. And
family channel.
Family channel, you know, get those YouTube views up. That'll always help. For the likes, not for the love. Yeah, you said it, baby. And that's pretty much it. Look, if I can continue to take care of my fam and the wife, I'm good.
Cool. So your wife's name, is her name Chia?
Chia.
Okay. So we're also streaming on Facebook, and there's a young lady. She said she's been a fan of yours forever. Her name is Marky Mayo. She said, "Please tell Chia I said hello, please." She wrote it like 4 times.
Marky Mayo says hello.
Marky Mayo, hello. Where's Marky? Is she in this chat?
She's not in there. She's on Facebook.
Okay, well, hello. Someone tell her that I said hello.
All right, now get back to cleaning. Get back to cleaning the kitchen, woman.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, that's too funny. So I think we have time for our last 2 questions that y'all posted. So let's go Lexi next.
So I just wanted to know if you had any favorite reactors, either from like YouTube Reacts or any of the generational ones or any variation they've done, because there's so many of them, but if there's like just a couple or like reactors that you enjoy.
Sure. You just love YouTubers React. There's nothing wrong with that. I always like when Liza Koshy is on, because she and I are both, you know, we're big fans of puns. We're pun people. And my boy Harley from Epic Mealtime, I think he's always funny when he's on. That's it. I hate everybody else.
That's so funny. All right, Mo, go ahead.
Okay, last question. So like I really enjoy working behind the scenes, and like I'm into like the whole producing realm. So you have any advice for people who are looking to, I guess, work with like TV and movies and stuff like that? Any like networking advice?
Yeah. I feel like if you want to work behind the scenes in the entertainment industry, that's one of the things where you kind of have to start off in a smaller position and work your way up, kind of like a restaurant, you know. One of my close homegirls who worked on Wild 'N Out, when I first met her, my first season of Wild 'N Out, she was an assistant in the office, like literally just somebody's assistant. And then through the 6 years I was on Wild 'N Out, she worked her way up just by, you know, doing her job real well. And she eventually was one of like the main producers on the show, you know? So in 6 years, she went from like desk assistant to main producer boss lady. So I feel like, you know, you just kind of just got to get in there, put in the hours, and be good at your job. And yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Then we're gonna slide the last question, then we're ending out of here. So Emily, go ahead, slide your last question in there.
Hey again, Tim. Okay, so my question is, do you overall enjoy being in the spotlight? And how do you feel like when people come up and approach you? And I'm specifically asking you this for a reason, but I want to tell you after you answer.
Sure.
She trying to set you up too.
I do enjoy. I mean, look, I've always wanted to do what I'm doing now. You know, like when I was a little kid, I wanted to be in the entertainment business. I wanted to be known. Like I wanted people to like want to take pictures with me and stuff like that, right? There's definitely, you know, I like also to maintain some type of privacy. So I always think about like, I'm kind of glad I wasn't super popping when I was like in high school, or like I'm glad I got to go through my high school experience. I'm glad to go through college. I got to, you know, get married without kind of having like paparazzi all in my face. You know, I do value some type of privacy. So I'm glad I got to kind of like do my thing and not super pop off yet. Also, I also don't mind when people come up to me asking for pictures and stuff like that. I feel like, you know, it's like, it's what I wanted. It's part of what I'm doing. The only time I've ever said no to pictures was like one time when like wifey was like in a bad mood. She was on her period. She had to pee. And we were like walking through the streets of Toronto. I seen a group of like young Asian dudes. I was like, oh shit, these are fans. And we were walking and their eyes lit up and I was like, can't do it, guys. She's on her period. We gotta go. And they was like, oh, all right.
That's hilarious. Go ahead, Emily.
Can I just share something with him real quick?
Yeah.
So my brother, this is my little brother, and so it's my job to embarrass him. And he goes to school in LA, and he was at Universal, and he was like, oh my gosh, like Timothy De La Ghetto's here.
Oh shit.
I was like, oh my gosh, go say hi. Like, just say hi, introduce yourself. And he was like scared, and I was like, no, I think it would be okay. So this is proving to him that it would have been fine.
Okay, I need to defend.
You should have said what's up.
Now I need to defend myself.
Right behind him. Literally directly behind him.
Okay, that is all true. In my defense, you were like with your wife, and you like, and I like literally checked. I was like, shit, is that like Timothy De La Ghetto like sitting in front of me? And I like checked, and you were at Universal because you put it on like your Instagram story. But it was like my wife's first time at Universal, and I was like, I am not. No, fuck that. I'm not.
Nah, you would have been good, bro. You would have been good.
Y'all tainting the Facebook.
Look, as long as she's not in a bad mood, we're good to go. Like she understands, you know. If anything, look, if we're at Universal, come up to me. That's cool. If you see us having a cute little romantic dinner, leave me alone. But at Universal, it's cool.
All right, well,
next time.
Next time.
Yeah,
nice. Have you ever been to Westchester? Have you ever been to PA?
I've been to Philly, not Westchester.
All right, listen, we're 25 minutes. What did you say? 25, 30 minutes outside Philly? It depends how
between 30, 45, depending on.
It depends how fast you're driving too. So we're going to have you on campus. I definitely think that we can make that happen. Tim Chantarangsu. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say hit my booking email.
Let me know. Absolutely. Tim, everybody, thank you so much for coming out. Tim, we want you to take us out. So what we've had all of our speakers do is they have the final say. So if you have the key to life or whatever you want to leave with the students, it's all you, man.
Sure. Here, I'll say this to college kids, college graduates. I remember feeling like when I was younger, feeling at the age where you're supposed to graduate college, feeling like, you grow up thinking that everything is supposed to be figured out at a certain time or a certain age. And then you get older and you realize that's totally not true. everything kind of happens at its own pace, and you shouldn't feel any pressure on yourself to have everything figured out or know what you want to do or be married or have your career in order. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got time to figure things out, you know what I'm saying? And let me tell you, I feel like life didn't get really popping until I was like 28. So don't trip. You got time to figure it out, all right? And also, like, just take this time to really enjoy life and save your money and wear a condom.
There you go. Words to live by. All right. Tim, real quick, stay on here in case you're interested in any of these. Next week, y'all, we got Eben. He's done some work with Rick and Morty. Will Catlett. He's done work on the OWN Network as well as Black Lightning. Kate Flannery from The Office. Trav Q, hilarious dude. Alton J. Harris from ESPN. Elijah Connor, the infamous meme. He's going to sing y'all some tunes. Eagles, Vince Papale, and Brian Dawkins, back to back. Jordan from Grownish, Walter E. Jones from Power Rangers, Francia. Oh yeah, Tim, I'm serious. If you want to be on that call, I got you. I'll send you the Zoom. All right. And Mark A. Richardson. All right. All next week. So we hope you all sign up. Thank you all for coming out, and we hope you all have a great day.
All right, guys.